What's going on? What's going on, people? It's your boy, Ack Reacher, with a special edition of the Jab Jamboree. We're going to have a review of Avengers Endgame. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to my crew, the Full Berserker Clan. I'm your boy, Ack Reacher, aka Quattro Cinco, aka Don't Think It Ain't On Me. Got my boy here with me, Mystic Mac.
Mom so much. Don't think it ain't on me. Right around this my home.
um well, first off, bro, I want to get your opinion on Avengers franchise as a whole before we go to the movie. Let me know which was your favorite. My who out of the Avengers is your favorite? I'm gonna start with that. Mac,
Honestly, Iron Man.
just out
As
of
far as
those
the movie,
Avengers. No, I'm saying that
yeah,
I'm saying as an individual.
individual. I'm gonna
Who
be
did
honest
you
with you.
like in that
Iron Man,
series, like that
Iron
they
Man,
gave you?
Iron Man.
Okay, so you like the Iron Man.
Because
Okay,
to me, they see it's like they put more emphasis on him. His movies was better all around. Like they couldn't get the Hulk movies right. They got the, they
I
got
think
the.
the second one with Edward Norton playing him, I didn't like really when Eric Bana played him.
Yeah,
In the
it,
first one, I think Edward Norton in the Incredible Hulk in the 2008 one, I think he did a better job. But I really like Mark Ruffalo. You know what I
yeah.
mean? They should give him his own individual movie. I don't even know why they even playing. They need to make that Planet Hulk movie.
Man, I actually think they're gonna bring Red Hulk in before they do the Planet Hulk movie
Yeah, they would have to. Yeah.
because Red Hulk actually beat up Thanos. But you know that's a whole
Mm.
nother. And to be honest with you, I want to say this, and I want people to understand this. They named the movie wrong for one because the storyline in this movie was not Infinity Wars; it was Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Wars was the second edition when they read it's kind of like redid it, but this movie didn't coincide with Infinity Wars. It coincided with Infinity Gauntlet, Avengers Infinity Gauntlet. They're
Okay.
two different storylines.
Okay.
It's just a little, you know. But as far
Um.
as as far as the
and
movie goes,
So
to be
so
honest with you,
so
out
you
of the
said Iron Man. Who
really,
had the
really,
best?
okay, let me say this. I'm gonna say this. Thor is my favorite out of everybody on there, as far as the movie itself, all of them. But the reason
That's what I was going to
it's
get to.
like,
That I was about to say. What was your favorite series? And
yeah,
then I'm
the
just
reason
breaking it down.
yeah, the reason I picked Iron Man is because we're more vested in the Iron Man. Iron Man had like 4 or 5 movies,
Okay.
so we're more invested in Iron Man. That Iron
Okay.
Man,
So you felt like the best series of movies was Thor's
no, I felt like Iron Man had the best series. Thor is my favorite out of all of them.
out of all the Avengers.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So okay. So now let's get to the movie. What did you
well,
think?
before we get to the movie, I want to ask you this. So let's take away. We ain't gonna take nothing away. The way the way all these movies in line because they all in line. I'm talking about from the very first Marvel movie. I think the first one was Iron Man because at the end you had uh damn what was Samuel L. Jackson's character, and I know it's right on the tip of my tongue.
What, Nick Fury?
Yeah, Nick Fury. Nick Fury met with Iron Man at the end of Iron Man 1. Incredible Hulk. This is the first Hulk. The first movie they dropped, Nick Fury met no Nick not Nick Fury. Iron Man met with the general dude at the end of that movie. So they
No,
all
that was the second movie they made because the first one was the Hulk. That was the one with Edward Norton.
I thought it was well yeah.
Nah, that was the second one. That's the one. That's the one with Edward Norton.
And then you see Shield in Thor, the first Thor. So you see how they started you can kind of see where they was coexisting. They was getting ready to do Avengers.
Hmm.
And then in the second Iron Man, not the first one, it was the second Iron Man. That's when they brought in Black Widow.
Yeah,
So you start to see it. So as far as
and it led up to all of this, and it led up to that.
that
But
first,
that's why I want to get into the movie because of
okay,
it.
well, okay, let's get into it.
You know, being that I'm be honest. Well, actually, let me just say, me personally, my favorite Avenger is of course the Hulk.
Yeah.
But I want to say the person in me that had the best series of movies out of the Avengers is Captain America. Captain
Uh,
America, all of them shits was crack. Them shits, if it would have been the 80s and we would have been cooking crack and all our peoples would have been selling crack, basically we would have been the ones that would have been selling out crowds. Cause we had that fucking I feel like that's how I felt about fucking Captain America's. I felt like not one of those movies was whack. From the first one to the Civil War, the last one, the Winter Soldier, all of them shits was tough.
they was, but
I think Captain America to me had the best series of movies. Matter of
I
fact, let me go in the chat. Let me see what the people think.
all right.
Go ahead. Say what you saying, man. Go ahead.
I'll say it, but all the Iron Man's crack. Like
I don't
everything.
think all the Iron Mans was cracked. I didn't like the first one. I thought the first one was whack.
I didn't
But
because
this,
if
I
you
only one I like, to be honest with you, is the second one, and
but the
that's the one
first
they
one
got on it.
actually was on point.
I
All
didn't.
of them,
I ain't gonna front. Those movies wasn't on point, bro. Look at the third one. Look how they made Mandarin.
but
That wasn't no fucking Mandarin, bro. All of them
I
shits
know
was
that
garbage.
I know that
Captain
wasn't Mandarin.
America had the best shit, bro.
No,
He had
what
the
I'm saying
best
is
shit.
the first that wasn't Mandarin. We know that wasn't Mandarin, but shit. I guess I was more invested in that movies because now I you know what
I
which
don't
one
know
was that
why, man.
which one was
I
that
ain't gonna front. Iron Man was never on my radar. I don't really like niggas. Like only dude like Iron Man style, even though it's DC, is Batman that I like that rich that can get away with shit like that. You know what I mean? I like Iron Man, but not like how I like Batman. I don't know why. He not. I don't know. I think he's good and everything, but he's not. I don't know why. Like I said, out of the Avengers, I gotta say the Hulk. My favorite Marvel character is probably the Hulk, and Wolverine is like a tie. You know what I mean? Those is my guys right there when it comes to Marvel.
Wolverine is my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, but when it comes to Marvel, you might laugh because it was Wolverine wasn't my favorite. Now he had some of my favorite comics, but he wasn't my favorite. Um, go as far as the comics go, Ghost Rider was my favorite.
Oh no, I mean that's what's up.
But and Cable was my one of my favorites too. And the Punisher.
Ghost Rider was dope though. I'm
I
not
had the
okay.
bro. I'm gonna tell you, I had the number two Ghost Rider when he was riding on a horse, bro. And I had the number 20 issue when he first got on the motorcycle. It's John Blaze. Like I literally, I was a Ghost Rider fan, but I was a cable fan, but I like the Avengers. I like Spider Man too, but I like the.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. See, I ain't know that Spider Man Homecoming dude was from the UK too.
I
Like,
didn't either.
damn. Yeah, I heard that nigga talking. I'm like, damn. So they fired the one dude from the UK to get another dude.
Which one? The first
That
one.
last dude from the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I didn't know he was from the UK.
He was from the UK too. And I didn't know this dude, the new one though. The Homecoming dog is the first time I heard him talk. I'm like, damn. But I ain't gonna lie, that one looked pretty dope, man. They gonna have Mysterio in that one. You heard, Mac?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You remember Mysterio? He
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
wear like the fish bowl on his head with the cape.
yeah. I remember
Used to
Mysterio.
be fucking with Spider Man.
Yeah, I remember Mysterio. That's why. Yeah, that is Mysterio.
Oh you seen the trailer? You realized
Hell
who it
yeah, I
was.
was trying to, man, bro. I was trying to
And you
remember
couldn't
the
remember
dude
who it
name.
was. All you had to do was
Yeah,
hit me up.
because Mysterio, but see, Mysterio had that purple cape and that green suit on.
Yeah, he had the purple cape. Yeah, facts. That was the Channel 5 cartoon, champ.
Yeah,
Well,
at
it was
least you
Channel
know I
5.
remember this shit.
Well, it was ain't Channel 5 where you live. My fault. I'm thinking about New York.
So, so
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
know
ask you
what I
this,
mean.
though.
It was on the cartoon, on the Spider-Man cartoon.
So I'm gonna ask you this: how they started off, how they started Endgame with Hawkeye shooting with his daughter, and he told her, "Good job, Hawkeye." Did you realize what that was?
Wait, what?
Did- when he was shooting the arrow, bow and arrow with his daughter, and he told her,
Mhm.
"Good job, Hawkeye." Do you remember? Do you realize what that was?
Nah, what?
You remember A Force?
Hmm?
Do you remember the A Force?
Yeah.
You remember Hawkeye was a girl, right?
Hmm.
That
Oh
was his.
yeah,
That's his
that's
daughter.
his daughter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's a fact.
yeah. See, I got to bring you back to the comics. The, it was a bunch of Easter eggs in this, bro. A bunch of them. You gotta start remembering them comic book days that you was reading. But they had a small when they it was a small part in there when all the girls were standing like right there next to each other. You seen Pepper Potts, who was rescued in the comic books. You seen Valkyrie. You seen Captain Marvel. You seen
To be honest with you, I
Scarlet
didn't
Witch.
realize Pepper was gonna have a suit on. She
Yeah, she
had
was
the suit
rescued.
on in this one.
She was rescued. You remember in Iron Man comic books who Pepper Potts was rescued? She had the blue Iron Man suit.
Oh, okay.
You
Right.
didn't know that?
I remember that. I'm not gonna lie. Can't
But
remember everything, man.
yeah, you're right. But here's the issue with it though. In the comic books, Pepper Potts didn't have no powers. She used to just come save Iron Man, like if he was stuck in something, and she was able to get him out, something like that. You know, I
Wow.
be forgetting you younger than me, X, sometimes, and you hadn't read all these comics like we had growing up,
Bro, my nigga,
but
I
you done
was a
read a lot,
baby when the Spawn comic came out, bro.
huh?
You gotta remember, I was a baby, so that 1.3 million that it did, man, I never really would have been able to know what that was about because I never seen a comic do that. Todd McFarlane,
Yeah,
Spawn, that
yeah, I
issue
remember
did
Spawn.
numbers for some reason. I don't know
Hell
what it
yeah,
was about that, but people really gravitated to that. They said the biggest number they had did before that was like 400,000 sales
I still be going to buy comics to this day.
to this day.
To this day. So the one thing I didn't like though
Yeah,
is is how Ant Man came back.
Yeah, I
And that
didn't
was,
like that either.
bro, you as sophisticated as what they were doing was, and a rat was able to just come step on a button and then hit a switch, and bam, he's back. That was some sophisticated equipment. I don't think it'll be that easy. You know,
No, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree.
but I
I,
will
de-
say this:
I,
his daughter.
I didn't like how, you know what I didn't like. I hit you up and told you I didn't like personally the fact how they just killed Black Widow Wolf. I didn't
Uh,
like that. I wasn't jacking that shit at all. I was like, damn, man, they finally, Captain America was finally about to get that.
yeah, you say Captain America,
Yeah, they was going. I think they was going to get together because you heard what she said. He wanted her to stop doing that.
not Captain America. It'd been Hulk though. Hulk was her dude.
I didn't know she was going to pick one of them.
Man, Hulk was gonna bust open from the inside.
It came out of nowhere. I'm gonna throw y'all another Easter egg real quick while we doing that. Y'all see that Ant Man daughter was still alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know who Ant Man's daughter is, right?
You mean in the comic series?
Yeah.
Uh, I
You
can't
supposed to
remember.
know all of this, rough house. You supposed
I,
to.
I can't.
You
I
from the
can't
good
remember.
comedy time.
Hey, as soon as he said, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah,
That's Cassie Lang, fool.
man.
Gigant Gigantor.
Yeah, gigantic was a gigantic woman,
Gigantor or something like that.
Gigantor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's they kind of hinted to that. Like they might she was also that's why I was telling you this. She also was part of the A Force. They made a bunch of A Force references in this movie, bro. Like they gonna make this movie happen, man. That's why I was looking at it. I saw all that shit. I was like, no, bro. I'm
Shit.
telling you, they might make that movie. The only thing that's missing from the A Force is the She Hulk was the leader of the A Force. They hadn't brought the She Hulk in not one time.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that would be a dope ass movie. I forgot they was gonna have somebody play She Hulk, but they didn't. But they somebody told me they threw away the script or something like that. Forgot it was somebody that was gonna play. I can't think. It'll probably come in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
As, yeah,
I'm
go
su-
ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I'm surprised that they haven't made mention of She-Hulk in any of the Hulk movies up to this point, bro. Because like in the comics and like in the cartoon series back in the day, she was a pretty prevalent part of the
She
Hulk
was,
story.
yeah, she was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
She had
she
more.
was.
She was strong, but she was something that what did she do? She had more powers than Hulk.
Nah, it's not that she had more powers than Hulk. Cause she like still had. She didn't turn back though.
Yeah, she
That was
never
the
turned
fuck.
back.
That was the fucked up part about her powers. This they couldn't figure out why Bruce was able to change back and she wasn't. You know what I mean? She stayed like that. She was strong as hell. She wasn't as strong as her, but she was able to keep her wits, her
Yeah,
smartness,
Yeah.
and
and
in
that's a
the
strength.
I don't want to jump ahead of where y'all were in the end game, but uh, Bruce kind of, what I'm saying, he kind of talked a little bit about that because he was turning back and forth from the Hulk because he was always trying to fight the Hulk and keep himself separate
Hmm.
instead of just totally meshing and becoming the best of both worlds, you know. But if he would have just accepted it from the beginning, he would have been Professor Hulk from the jump.
Hmm. I like World Breaker Hulk,
Oh
but
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I wish they would do that movie. But if the only way they could do that movie, they got to kill off everybody else. Everybody in the Marvel universe, just about they got to kill them off.
you remember what they did to him, right, Mac, in that comic? So basically, you know what I mean, to read
Reed
Mr.
Richards.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
Iron Man. They put him in the ship. A few other doctors. I
Doctor
don't remember.
Strange.
Yeah, Doctor
Uh,
Strange. A
I
few of
want to
them
say
doctors
I
in
think
Marvel.
Black Panther was one of them too, wasn't he?
And which
Nah, I
Hulk
don't
was
think.
this?
Nah, I don't think that he was the one that put him in the ship, though. I don't
Which
think
Hulk
he
was
was the
this?
one. But they put Bruce in the ship. They said you too dangerous to be on
Yep.
Earth, and they
And
they they they
they
do
shipped him off.
yeah, that was it, which was
Hold on. But
grimy as fuck.
which Hulk was this?
World Breaker Hulk. That was
Oh,
part
World
of
Breaker Hulk. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Which one is your favorite Hulk though? While we on that,
I ain't go for. I thought that storyline right there was
That
dope.
was yes.
That
I ain't gonna
storyline
lie
right
to you.
there is dope as hell.
Man.
I don't know. Maestro was a bad motherfucker, dog.
Oh man. Maestro was a beast.
That was my favorite Hulk, dog. I'm sorry. Him and Red Hulk is my two favorite Hulks.
Man, Red Hulk used to get on my nerves, man, because I didn't like
Who? But
General
who?
what's his face? What was his name?
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like General Ross
But
anyway.
who? But
So
bro, who's beating Red Hulk, bro?
shoot.
That's my dude.
Man,
I'm
Red
sorry.
Hulk was easy to beat. He wasn't there. He didn't
Eh.
get powerful the more strong he got. He
No, he
heated up.
wasn't. But what
Yeah,
I'm
He
he
saying
just
heated
get
is,
up.
hot.
he was
Yeah,
just
he heated
enraged.
up.
Period.
Hey, man, that shit was whack. He ain't fucking with. Man, the Gray Hulk could beat that motherfucker.
The
Joe
Gray Hulk was
fixed
the
it.
strongest Hulk, though.
No, he wasn't.
I
He
thought he
was
was the
smart.
yeah the more
The
Well,
smart, the
he was
strongest Hulk is
smarter than
the
the
Green
Green
Hulk.
Hulk.
The
yeah.
Green Hulk is the strongest because no matter how, there's no limit to his potential. Really,
And what about
Yeah.
Savage Hulk? Savage Hulk was a bad motherfucker too,
Yeah.
even worse.
huh?
Even worse. He's
Who?
wrecking shit. He's not
Yep.
listening to nothing.
Nothing. Ain't no calming that dude down.
What Savage Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Wolverine when he go full berserker. He just loses. Just can't control. Can't control.
Did y'all ever read those What If comics?
Mm-mm.
Man,
Mm-mm.
dog, y'all
Me
missed
either.
out. Y'all have to go. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all can go find them, you have to read the What If series. Todd McFarlane was actually a part of the What If series,
Did you ever
and
see?
Spawn.
Did you ever see? Did you ever read the ones when they combined DC characters?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, DC got to take Marvel characters and do like their version of it. They actually had Batman really a half bat, half man. They did the Flash. They made her a female on rollerblades. I thought that shit was pretty dope. It still had the speed, but her costume like she was like on rollerblades though.
but
Shit
did you
was
see the
dope.
one? But did you read the ones where they actually just crossed over and had storylines with each other?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I remember
Yeah.
that one. They had the
Those
Flash verse
th-
Quicksilver in the
Man,
yeah.
Flash one.
I'm gonna tell you. But the reason I asked about the What If comics, bro, because that What If comic with What If Wolverine died, it's probably the best What If comic. And
I
when
like the one when he kills the Wolverine versus Sabretooth comic you need to read. That
but
one
you
is good as hell.
but see that
Um
but the What
uh
If comic, it said What If Wolverine died, but in the comic book he still didn't die. They burnt the flesh and everything off of him, and he was a
and
walking
the
skeleton
antimantium
of
was still there.
yeah, he was a walking skeleton of antimantium, still killing motherfuckers,
Oh damn.
bro.
That's
So he
gangster.
couldn't
You have
regenerate back his
you
flesh.
huh?
He
Yeah,
just stays. Oh,
I can't remember. It's been a while since I read that comic. I remember that part, but I promise you, if you go read that comic, you'll be like, "Damn, that bitch!" These it'll make you want to go read them other ones. I
That's what's
promise you,
up.
it's worth it.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Are y'all big into like the DC and the Marvel animated movies?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
So
I
DC
did you
is
like.
more or less
Did
the
you like
Marvel.
them
yeah,
Batman with his son, Ray
yes.
Ghul,
Yeah,
and all
yeah, the
those?
son of
I
Batman,
really
yes.
like those. I
I
really
like
like those.
I like most of all of them, but I was gonna bring up the Hulk versus animated movies. It was Hulk versus Thor and Hulk
Oh
versus
man,
Wolverine.
oh, Thor
Bruh.
almost died.
Yeah, man, and
Thor
shoot.
went to the underworld. Damn near.
Hey, I can't think of what old girl's name was who's the the god of the underworld, but she was like, hell nah, you got to get this motherfucker out of here. He down here tearing shit up. Get Hulk out of here.
I think Handela or something like
Something like
that.
that. And then in the Hulk versus Wolverine, bruh, he ripped Wolverine in half and threw his
He
legs up
did
on
that in the
top of a
comic
mountain.
too. He did that
Threw
in the comic
yeah,
too.
threw his legs up on top of a mountain, and the top half of Wolverine had to crawl up this mountain to go get his legs. And when he got to the top of the mountain, the Hulk was in there with like 20 broads. You know what I'm saying? Getting lap dances and massages from all of them, bro. He had him a harem. I was like, man, that's so gangster, nigga.
Then he had the
Ain't
beads
nobody.
on.
Yeah,
He had the Akuma beads.
yeah. Hey, and he had those same beads on in Thor Ragnarok when he was
Oh yeah,
fighting.
yup,
Yeah,
yup, he did. Yup, you're
he had
right.
those
Yeah, he
same
damn
beads
sure
on.
did.
Omega
And
Red
see,
said I
and
had the
that's another one.
first
I
8
hey,
Spawn comic books. Yo, will you sell them to me?
I fuck with Thor Ragnarok.
Omega
That's my
Red, will you
favorite Thor
sell them
movie.
to me? How much you want?
What what Omega Red say?
I want the very first one. Sell the very first one to me, and I'll take the
First,
last
he said he
one.
got the first Spawn comic books, the first 8 Spawn
First
comic
8.
books.
I want
Damn. Hey,
that
he
first.
better
I want
sell
that
them.
first edition.
Boy, them motherfuckers is worth money, bro.
Man, Jamie Foxx gonna play Spawn in the new one.
Yeah, I heard that. I was just gonna say they redoing Spawn.
They ain't gonna start filming until August.
Hey, and I heard y'all talking about Black Widow and her getting killed off. But the
Yeah, I was
last thing
informed.
I heard is that her standalone movie was still in production.
It
Yeah, that's
is.
probably gonna be before though.
Yeah,
They
it's gonna
probably
be a
gonna.
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
is
be a
gonna be a
prequel.
prequel.
It's gonna be a prequel.
But what I told Ed, I thought, but you know what? I thought she might not be gone.
Nah, she dead.
Yeah, that's how I try to tell them. You gotta get
Yeah, that's what
body
he.
for that soul stone.
Yeah,
And
she went
come
night
back.
night.
She dumb, man. I was mad because I wanted her and Cap to get together, but fuck it.
Man, but
Or Hulk.
She wasn't gonna get with Cap. I'm telling you,
Cap
she was giving it the hook.
Cap wasn't gonna get that, man, because he was too sentimental over Peggy Carter, bro.
Yo, let me ask you, Roughhouse.
Yeah.
Who? All right. So, out of those Avengers, who was your favorite one?
Out of all the Avengers,
Just the Avengers that
uh, I
of of this.
probably Hulk. Hulk was my favorite.
Okay, so you like me. All right,
I
now
like
who had the best string of movies out of them in your
um.
opinion?
I'm gonna say Captain America, but
Thank
on
you,
whoa whoa whoa
thank
whoa
you,
whoa whoa whoa
Roughhouse.
whoa. I'm gonna say Captain America only because Guardians of the Galaxy haven't put out a third movie yet,
Oh
nigga. Hey,
no,
God,
but I don't consider them
I
nigga.
do gotta
Avengers,
agree.
man.
Hey,
I'm talking
hey.
about.
Well,
Hold on,
yeah.
but they
Oh,
were
come
Avengers.
on,
They
Mac.
was they
Mac,
were there. Hold on, let's go to the comics. Let's go to the comics. They're in more Avengers stories than
you
some of the
heard
Avengers
Thor.
that was in
Thor's
this
run them
movie.
now. He said Asgardian of
Yes, as
the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
He
That's gonna
said
be the next movie.
Asgardians of
Yeah.
the
Hold on,
Galaxy.
Hey,
that's gonna be the next movie. You know there was a comic,
hey,
don't you?
man.
Hold on, you do know there was a
Yeah.
comic, don't you? As Guardians of the Galaxy. And who was that they fought? It was who the fuck was that they fought?
Didn't they
Um
didn't they fight Adam?
yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
was
fought
Adam.
Adam.
That's who they fought. Yeah,
I still
that's who
gotta
Hey,
they
go see
fought. They were
Shazam.
yo,
supposed to
nigga,
because
Adam is a
when
beast too.
You seen
but
Shazam?
you know what?
No, I haven't.
No,
I gotta
not
go
Black
see
Adam,
that, man.
not Black Adam.
No, I know not black. I know I'm not talking about Black Adam.
You talking about Shazam?
Yeah, but I was just thinking about that movie though. I was just thinking about it because I was like, "Dang, that's what I really wanted to see."
I haven't seen it, and I ain't gonna front, bro. Based off the trailer, it kind of looked corny to me. But
The
it really looked corny to
Sonic
me.
trailer looked corny to me. I was upset. I was like, "They should have made it just a tad bit darker." I know it's Sonic, but you just should have made just a little bit, man.
Yeah,
And I
but
didn't like the fact that I love Jim Carrey to death. I didn't really want him playing Robotnik though. I thought Robotnik was an Eastern European. I swear to God, I always thought he was Eastern European, even as a little kid.
Mm,
Dr. Robotnik.
man, hey, uh, talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy, bro.
Yeah,
That
go
they
ahead.
only got two movies, so I give the edge to Captain America, bro. And the reason I really wasn't much for uh the Hulk was too cartoony, especially the
Mhm.
first one. It was too cartoony, and the storyline kind of lost me at the end when that dude was in the lightning and he was electricity and all that. That went a little far with me. Spider-Man series, the very first one with what's his name, Toby
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire.
The first one and the second one were okay, but that third one, bro, that nigga cried through 60% of the movie. And I was like, man, hell nah.
They
Now,
actually, but you got to look at this though. I will give them this. In the first three Spider Mans, they made it more like the comics than the rest of them.
yeah,
They
yeah,
even had it kind of cinematically like the comics.
mm-hmm.
The villains
Now,
were like the comics. The
now,
storylines were like the comics. I got to give them credit on that one. As far as the rest of these movies they've been making from MCU, Spider Man was more authentic than any one of them.
yeah, Toby Maguire just fucked up the joint though.
Yeah, because he didn't want to work with that girl. But he
Yeah.
wasn't a good Spider Man no way.
Now
You
these
ain't think
these
Tobey Maguire was a good? He said he wasn't no good Spider Man.
man, he
Man,
wasn't,
it's
bro.
fucked up. He said
He
he was
really
no good
wasn't.
Spider Man. No way.
He
Really, to
wasn't.
be honest with you, none of the guys they got playing Spider Man is good Spider Man to me.
No,
And I'm only
Nah,
going off of the
I
Peter.
I
thought
ain't
the
gonna
dude
front,
in
man.
Amazing Spider Man,
Yo,
he did a good job. He reminded
this
me of
new
Chad.
cat, this new cat they got, man, I like him.
He's
He
not
seems the closest
that bro.
to the high
That's not
school Peter Parker
no. It
than
ain't.
any of them to me.
Peter Parker was in love with Mary Jane the entire time, and he ran behind Mary Jane with the best friend who become the Hobgoblin. That fat ass dude
I
ain't finna
mean,
be the Hobgoblin.
he wasn't just in love with her the entire time, man.
Yeah, I
He
know.
had mad girls, man, in the comic books. He had mad love interests, bro. He
Look,
lost
Yo,
okay,
track of her
I
sometimes.
know, but look, check
But
this
that
out.
was the
You
main
do
one. You
know
could say
Mary
she was
Jane
the
became.
main one.
You do know one of the Mary Janes became Spider Girl at one time, but
yeah,
but um, with Spider Man, the new one, that fat ass boy ain't finna be the Hobgoblin.
I think
He
they
said
taking a
that
shoot,
he said that fat ass dude ain't finna be the hot guy.
that's not that's not supposed to be Harry Oswald anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying. What other movies did? What other best friends did Peter Parker have like that?
He had it was just Harry
He said,
and then
wait, you
and
talking
the dude that
Eddie was
wound
always beating him up. He
yeah, the
became
wait,
the
dude that
hey,
wound up
Spider
being
y'all,
Man after
Sandman.
the fact.
wait, y'all possibly thought the Filipino Samoan kid was gonna be
No, I didn't. I'm just saying. I know he not. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, he wound up being friends with what was his name, Brock, and
Yeah, he was friends with Eddie Brock. They ended up
Eddie
becoming
Brock
real good
wound up
friends
being
years
Venom.
after.
I thought that dude
Yeah,
was gonna be the he said what's good, rough? What's good, PK, my fault.
PK, you hold on. PK, have you seen Endgames yet?
Nah, yeah, PK, get out of here if you ain't see it. If you ain't see Endgame, that's what we talking about. I ain't gonna lie. That's my dog. I don't,
And like I said before, I'm gonna ruin the movie for everybody that ain't seen it. Batman killed Wonder Woman in the end.
Hey,
There
matter
you
of fact,
go.
while we talking about, hold on, let's get back to the movie real quick,
Hey,
because I got to do.
hey, real
I
quick before I lose this thought, man, before we jump, did y'all see Into the Spider Verse?
yeah, I did. I did.
yeah,
Yo,
I did.
hey, that was dope, bro.
I liked it.
That
It
that
was
was
different.
dope. It was. It was an alternate universe take on Spider Man, but it had the real Spider Man in it for a bit, you know. But yo, that was a good movie.
I might have to check it out
Hmm.
because I'm still skeptical.
It's
Um,
good, bro.
Yeah, I'm still skeptical. I probably will though.
I mean, shit.
I
If
ain't gonna
nothing,
lie.
Wait,
The
if
best
nothing
part,
else, it's not. If nothing else, it's worth checking out on your Fire Stick.
the best part to me is when Thor fucking cut off his head. Thor fucking chopped off what's her name's head, man.
Oh, Thanos.
Yeah, man.
yeah, the
Chopped
first,
it.
yeah, I love that too. But this is the part that gets me though.
Wait,
I gotta ask this
Battle
because this
Hub.
part, this,
You watched the movie though? Cause I
yeah,
can't give you a link if you ain't see the movie.
yeah, we ain't talking boxing. We're talking
Yeah,
Endgame.
we just so yeah, we not talking
Hey,
boxing today.
yo,
I know
this
you
is
said Spider Verse was amazing. Yeah, we talk about Endgame.
Hold on, but I
That's what
gotta
I'm
ask
saying.
this question because this really irritated me, really, because this kind of fucked me up. Now, uh, oh, what's the green chick? I can't think of her fucking name. I was going to say
Gamora.
Gamora.
Gamora,
Gamora.
Gamora.
Gamora's sister. When they
love
was
her.
going back in time, and they was on what planet was that? They were where the Power Stone was.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody they got the Power Stone. They was leaving, and all of a sudden, she got a big headache, and her version of right then started having visions of what they were talking about. That was more unlikely.
Uh,
Like I understand they was trying to figure out a way to bring Thanos back for the
back.
big fight, but that was probably to me that irritated me.
Uh, it, it didn't really bother me. I mean, they were still linked together.
How though? Because they're the same person and being linked, that means you have you have other cats like when Thor was on his own planet. Why didn't you see the other Thor? But when you didn't see nobody tripping and his mom knew who he was. She knew he was from the future, but it wasn't like it was causing a big issue. But that right there, just all of a sudden, she just had a vision
Right.
she knew everything that her future person just knew that like that shit right there. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, I could see that.
like that's still kind of that's that kind of. I'm like,
Because even when Captain America fought himself, it didn't really make a big difference.
no, that didn't because you can kind of see how that was possible.
Hmm.
But now when she knocked out Quinn, Star Lord, and they said Thanos was gonna be there too. Now, if Thanos would have came at that moment and found out she was from the future, that would have been better. But the
Right.
way they just did that, that
I
kind of
like that.
rubbed me wrong.
I like that glove that they made, and the Hulk put it on.
Hell yeah, that
Yeah.
was live.
Hey, bro,
Because
I'm I'm gonna tell you what the part that I didn't like was and I don't want to jump too far ahead because this is later on down the movie, but the
man, we
part that
talking the whole movie as a whole.
okay, the part of the movie that messed me up was the fact that Thanos was able to handle them boys so easily without any of the powers, with any of the Infinity Stones. You know what I'm saying? Because in in Infinity War, he had stones, and together they were still able to get that boy some work. But man, he was running through them with no glove at all when they fought at the end.
Well, if for one, he wasn't fucking with Captain America like that. Captain America wasn't fucking with him like that. The only one that was giving them some issues was Iron
Captain
Man.
Marvel.
No, Captain Marvel
Captain
faded him.
Marvel.
She faded him.
Oh, she
Yeah.
beat him up in the comic book, but I'm talking about when they were just boxing. The Hulk really beat up Thanos. Green Hulk beat up Thanos. Red Hulk beat up Thanos, and which one was it? It was another Hulk. Which one that wore the water fucking trench coat?
Professor Hulk.
Professor Hulk. He beat up Thanos.
Yeah, it's been a few. It's been a few people
That
that beat
wasn't
up
Professor Hulk.
Thanos.
Professor Hulk
No,
had
you
the
mean
white
Joe
coat. I'm
Fixit?
talking about the one with the glasses, the hat, and the trench coat. That wasn't Professor Hulk.
Who? Gray Hulk?
No, it wasn't Gray Hulk. I forgot what. I know I'm getting old because I'm starting to forget some shit. That was one of my favorite Hulks too. Let me see if I can Google it. I probably won't.
I don't
I
think it
need to
was
go
Yeah,
find them
in the
comics.
comics, I want to say Black Panther served Thanos up too.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I'm
I know.
almost
I
sure I've
remember.
seen that, man.
I remember Squirrel Girl beating up Thanos. I remember Captain Marvel beating up Thanos. I remember Gamora beating up Thanos. I remember Drax killing Thanos.
Yep. What he punched him in the back and pulled his heart out his chest or something.
I remember him stabbing the shit out of him too. But
Yeah.
he was a bad motherfucker. Drax is that's another thing about the MCU that pissed me off because they got Drax like he garbage. Drax was probably one of the coldest motherfuckers.
Hey, Drax is my favorite character in the whole MCU, man. In the cinematic universe,
As
nigga.
far as the way he act, yeah.
Man, I
Nah, to me,
love that
when
nigga.
it come to that aspect, I gotta give it to Rocket. I
Oh
like
yeah, I
Oh,
like
I
Rocky
love
too.
Rocket.
Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket is a fool.
Rocky is man, but Drax, man, that nigga is so stupid that he funny, man. He be killing me. My favorite line from him is uh they were saying something about like a joke, and they were saying like it was over his head, and he was like, it would never get over my head. My reflexes are too quick, and I would catch it. That nigga had me wrong. And when he old girl, what's old girl with the antennas that roll with garlands?
Mantis.
Yeah, when he was talking
Girl,
about
she cute to me for some reason.
yeah, when he was talking about she was ugly and he was pretending he was throwing up in his mouth. Yo, that nigga had me rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh
they
girl,
they don't make Drax as strong, as powerful as he is in the comics.
hey, it was Joe Fix It Hope. That's who it was.
Joe
That's what I
fix it.
said. The
You
Gray
did say
Hulk.
that. Oh, bro,
Bro,
I've been sitting
that's
over here
who it
googling like a
is. And he didn't
motherfucker,
really
bro.
wear glasses. He wore the trench coat.
Yeah,
That
he
was
wore
the
the trench
Gray
coat. He
Hulk.
had that suit
When
on.
when the moon would come out, he would turn into that Hulk sometimes. You know
Bro,
what I
I
mean?
was,
Depending
bro,
in
I've
the
been sitting
comic
over here.
book, in the comic, see, I was really into that shit.
Yeah, I've been sitting over here googling like a motherfucker. I done Google so many goddamn. I'm just googling, and I ran across a goddamn toy figure.
Yeah.
I promise you, like I done
Mr.
Googled
Fix It.
yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Fix It.
Joe
Joe
fixed it.
Fix It.
Joe
Smart
fixed
Hulk dressed like he was in the army, and then Professor Hulk had the white smart coat on.
Yeah.
They made too many Hulks though, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
But go ahead.
in that movie, what was the part? Okay, as a review, what do y'all rate this movie out of 1 out of 5? First off,
I would give it probably a 4.
I was gonna say 5. That's crazy.
I'm
And
giving it a I'm giving it a 5 too.
it wasn't there wasn't enough action throughout the movie for me to go 5, but at the same time they had to tie up all kinds of stuff, so there wasn't enough room for all the fighting that I wanted.
Uh,
And I love the
how
way
did
they
you
tied everything up.
how
There
did
was
you
more
feel?
action in Infinity War.
How did y'all feel when Iron Man had that talk with his dad? Like, did they get y'all like it got me?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah,
little, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
When he hugged him and he was like, "Thank you so much."
yeah.
And how yeah, Howard Stark was like, "What the fuck, man? Hey, do we know
this ain't the
that?"
motherfucker that raised me.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, I like when he went to the car and he asked the driver, he was like, Jarvis, do we know him? And Jarvis was like, we know a lot of people, sir. And I was like, oh shit, that's Jarvis. That's the AI from the mansion.
Yep,
He modeled him after the butler.
yep, yep.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, the part that got me, man, was after Iron Man did his snap. You know, and he got all fucked up, and he sat down, and Pepper
Peter.
told him, "It's okay. You can rest now. We did it. We did it." And then that light in his chest went off. I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
shit,
me too. Me too.
bruh."
My
Hey,
sister was like,
yo,
"Oh my god."
hey, my nigga, check it out, man. It was a nigga sitting beside me in the movie, and he had on like a zip up, like a sweat jacket, and he had it like pulled up over his face, right? And then like after the light went out, it got quiet in the movie theater, and all I heard was oh, hey, nigga, it was
Hey, that
people
was
in there
real,
taking that shit to heart.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't cry. I didn't do all that, but I did get teary eyed.
I did too. I ain't go front. I
I ain't pulled all that. I ain't do
hey,
all that. I got
I
teary
didn't
eyed though.
I didn't do no sniffles, but I had to wipe my eyes a couple times.
Yeah, a few times. Like they got me. It really got me.
When
And I ain't. It's rare. The last movie that got me like that was Menace to Society.
yeah,
When they killed Kane, like that fucked me
Nah,
up.
the last movie that made me cry, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, yo. I remember I spent the night over this chick crib and we was watching the wrestler.
the wrestler.
That movie, man, that movie made me freaking tear up for some reason. I thought that movie was real. I was like, damn,
That
really?
was a good movie.
I,
That was a
I
good
ain't
movie.
gonna lie to you. It's a bunch of movies that give me that little feeling in the back of my throat, but I don't ever shed no tears.
Nah, that
Only
movie actually did. That was the last one I could remember in a long time that did.
I ain't gonna front, bro. $1 Million Baby did that to me when he unplugged her, or
Oh,
when he
oh,
yeah,
you
injected
did
her
say
with that
yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Creed,
When he,
Creed. I ain't gonna lie, Creed got me too. Creed two got me when they found
I
out the
still
baby
ain't
was
watched
deaf.
Creed 2.
Oh, well, my bad. I just told you something.
Nah, it don't
Yeah,
matter. I'm gonna still check it out, but
yeah, no, that was yeah. I forgot about that. Y'all see when you said $1 Million Baby, I thought about the boxing movies. Oh man,
yeah, nigga, $1 Million
yeah.
Baby made me tear up
When
at the end.
Creed,
I was like, fuck.
yo, go watch Creed too, bro. You got to, bro. That's a
That's
good
what's
movie,
up.
dog.
That's what's up.
It's better than the first one.
Oh, for real? Okay. I like the first one.
I did too.
I like the second one because I felt like it touched on more of the boxer's aspect of things, you know. The first one I feel like he was getting established, and I feel like this one shows what happens when you make it to the mountaintop.
The
Yep.
next one is gonna be real.
Oh yeah, Wilder gonna be in it. Now let me see.
Actually, he might be
He's yeah,
because he's supposed to be fighting Clubber Lang's son.
bro. That's gonna be too much of a size difference.
Yeah, come on, man. Like
Okay, he's
this dude
fighting.
plays a heavyweight. Yo,
He's
that dude is not no heavyweight champ.
he's fighting Clubber Lang's son. Oh
And
yes,
and I could see Wilder being Clubber Lane's son too.
exactly.
Kind of, sort of, because Mr. T was only like 5'10".
Yeah, he gonna have to kinda like somewhat.
But they,
Well,
It,
I don't know where they're gonna base him out of.
but you got to
I don't
look
know if
at
they're
it.
gonna base him out of Chicago, like how they did Club Belang, which Mr. T really is from. He really is from Chirac.
If
So I don't
who
know.
else could you bring in there to play that part?
You could bring other dudes in there, man.
But they're fighting a heavyweight, so they're gonna have to be a nice side.
Yeah, they could be a nice size. I don't think it should
the
be wild. The only reason because of that size difference. I know,
the
man. Michael B.
Andrew
Jordan.
Tabiti.
the only person that I'm thinking of
Andrew
is too old to play that part, and I was thinking Michael Jai White, but he's too old.
is who?
Michael Jai White, the dude that plays Spawn, man,
You was thinking who?
Michael Jai White.
You don't know who Michael Jai White
Yeah,
is?
nah.
Yeah,
Michael Jai White played Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
played
back in the
Mike
day.
Tyson.
That's how old he is.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's too old to play that part, man. But if he was younger, I think he'd be perfect.
What about Andrew Tabiti?
Andrew
Mm,
Tabiti. Andrew Tabiti don't look like he'd be a good actor.
I just knowing who Andrew Tabiti is, I wouldn't take him seriously. I mean, the rest people that don't know boxing, that it will probably pass, bro.
I'm
But
telling you, Deontay Wilder be the best one, though.
yeah, shoot ya. And they could do so much with cinematography. It wouldn't even matter.
No, it would not. And they had to, because they everybody know
That's what's up.
Deontay Wilder ain't that short because they know Michael B. Jordan short. Well, he's 6 foot, but
Yeah, yeah. But back to Endgame.
yep. Back to end game.
Yep.
How did y'all feel about the ending?
You said about
Didn't
the ending.
didn't like it.
I thought it was cool because you
Okay,
know what?
before you know what, before we go to the ending, how did you feel about the climactic fight at the end? The way the way Thanos came in and blew up the the Avengers headquarters,
Did that shit was dope.
and and the fight and Doctor Strange coming in and opening up them portals. All of a sudden, you seen everybody.
Yeah, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. You know the only downside to that to me was there was so much going on in that scene at one time. It was hard to focus
On what was
on
going on.
what was going on. It was so busy, bro. Because man, it was like thousands of people fighting at one time. You know what I'm saying? And me and my partner, we in the, we watching it in the movie theater, bro. And I was literally trying to like scan across the screen and see who all was doing what. So I didn't catch everything that was going on in the fight scene. Cause it's, bro, if you just focus on what's directly in front of your face on the screen, you missing shit up in the corners, down at the bottom right of the screen, the far left of the screen. You missing all kinds of shit. So yeah, that was the only thing, but the overall battle was tight, except for the fact that they let they let Thanos come through and got down Debo them boys without the gauntlet. I still
I'm
didn't
I'm
get
a,
that.
and Rough House. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's something else that kind of irritated me. How was everybody running with that gauntlet? Because you remember how strong those Infinity Stones was.
Yeah,
How was everybody touching that gauntlet
Yo,
and
they
trying
was
to get?
passing that shit like a football, champ.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Those
I
are some
like how
powerful.
they made the gauntlet look though. You see what happened when the Hulk put it on? How it made his arm look, his arm looked like Mr. Hansel in Scary Movie 2.
yeah, yeah. You know what? I didn't think about that then, but you're right, because you got to be like mega strong to even handle the
Yeah,
stones or the
mega
I
mega
gauntlet.
did
strong.
think what was dope is that that Captain America picked up Normia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He was worthy.
Now I will say this.
And
I'm
why was Thor fat as hell, man? Thor looked like Tank.
I love that part. I love
He
that
said
part. No, I'm gonna tell you
that
why.
he was fat.
I'm gonna tell you why I love it, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I love it. Think about this. Think about this. After Thanos snapped his fingers and they were dealing with the stress and the depression and the postpartum and PTSD after what happened, that movie made it realistic about what people was doing after that. You got Black Widow just can't every moment every time you look at her, she crying. You
mm-hmm.
got you got a Hawkeye. He turned into who he's supposed to be, Ronin.
Ronin, yeah,
Yeah, Ronin. Nobody ever mentioned that. That's Ronin, bro. And I hope when they bring out the story of Ronin, I hope they make a movie about it. I really do because Ronin was cold and he was a fucking assassin going killing everybody, no mercy. I love Ronin, but that's another story for another day. You got Ronin out there killing. You got Black Widow crying every second. You got Thor just drinking beer fat. You got Tony Stark's losing, about to lose his mind. Don't know, ready to just quit everything and go have a family. Captain America just he's over here leading a goddamn what's that shit, like a AA meeting for single
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You know, it's like they living their lives because they don't have no. Ant-Man is the one that came and shook everything up because everybody else is depressed and stressed out.
All because of a rat.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you, that was my bro. Before you jumped on, I said that was one of the most irritating things to me. I didn't like that part. Like, that's some fucking sophisticated equipment. There's no way a rat is just gonna come push a button and hit a switch and he's free. That's some sophisticated equipment. That's impossible. Like,
I
see,
don't
like
know, man. I seen some big rats before.
I don't give a damn how big he is. He ain't smart enough to do that.
Act, you better tell them about some of them rats,
Oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yes.
Yeah, I believe it, but dog, come on.
You see that shit, Master Splinter
Man,
and
look,
the ooze. That shit is for real.
yeah. Hey, man, we were talking about tearjerker parts, man. I just thought about it, man. When Black Widow, when she sacrificed herself, bro, that one got me too.
I was mad, bro. I was mad.
That one got me too. I got teary. I got teary on that one too.
I did. I did. I got teary.
Yeah, that
I
that kind
think
of fucked me
I
up.
got teared. I almost got teared in the beginning too. Because I thought Tony Stark was finna die from the jump. I was like, nah, they gonna kill him off this early. Damn, the movie just started. And here
Yeah,
comes Captain Marvel.
uh, it was it was always talked about after Infinity War that some of the Avengers weren't gonna make it through this movie. And let me ask y'all, who did y'all believe it was gonna be that wasn't gonna make it through this movie before you saw the movie?
I thought Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
You
Okay.
said
Yeah.
what was your question?
Well, after Infinity Wars was over, there was always word going around that some of the Avengers weren't gonna make it through the Endgame movie.
I
They were
guess
gonna be
because
killed off.
I guess because I kind of knew the storyline, I already knew Iron Man wasn't gonna make it
Uh huh.
because even in the comic book he didn't make it, and that's when you got Iron
That's
Girl that
true.
came out.
Yeah.
So I kind of already knew that he wasn't gonna make it. But I didn't know they was gonna kill off Black Widow. See, they killed off Black Widow. They didn't have to kill her because she
Yep.
didn't die in the comics.
Yeah.
Iron Man and
I I thought either Iron Man or Captain America.
uh,
That's what I thought.
did
But I
Captain
love.
America die in the comic? I'm trying to remember. Nah, but
I don't
somebody else
remember.
did. It wasn't just Iron Man. Somebody else did.
Well, in the comics, what's Falcon did take over as Captain America.
Not in Infinity Gauntlet though.
No, not in that one.
Oh fuck, I can't remember. It's been so fucking long. But hey, I will say this: it was this movie was a great way that they brought Loki back
Yeah.
because Loki dead. Like he's dead.
Yep.
Well, he's back with the Tesseract.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Oh,
Because
hey, one other thing, bro, that pissed me off about this movie is that the Hulk didn't do shit in this movie except snap his finger.
yeah.
That that fucked me up, my nigga. I thought he
Well,
was
now
gonna
the
get
Hulk
him.
did some fighting. He got beat up too.
Who?
The Hulk.
When?
when they was fighting after he saved. No, that was Ant-Man that saved them.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Hulk didn't
bad.
do nothing in this movie except snap his finger.
And smashed a couple cars.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, what they tell him, yeah, it might help if you do something that you did in the past. He was like, bang, bang, bang. Pick up the
Hulk
motorcycle,
smash.
throw it, Hulk smash, bang, bang. But yeah, I thought he was gonna get some get back on Thanos for the ass whooping he took
Yeah,
last movie.
for real. They fucked Thanos off twice in this movie.
Yep. Hey, bro, and that look that Thanos had after Tony did his snap. When he
Hey,
when he sat down and he was like, fuck, damn, nigga, I done lost it twice.
to
Shit.
be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think it was for the end right there. I thought all his shit was for to be gone. But I thought Thanos was still gonna be sitting there and they was finna fuck him up like they did Loki. The first, you remember how they surrounded Loki?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what they were gonna do with Thanos and fuck him up.
Yeah. And
So
one of the
does that mean
okay.
Loki is back because he snatched the Tesseract in another
Yeah,
time?
Yeah,
yeah.
Loki's back.
He's back.
So be looking forward to see Loki. But and here's the thing, Loki is back evil again too, because you
Mac,
remember
Mac like talking about this. This is Mac topic right here. Mac could go on and on about this.
I can, bro. Hey, hey, Loki would be back evil again because it wasn't until after Thor 2, after the Avengers, after the first Avengers, and after the second Thor, is when Loki actually became good. But Loki was
I wonder,
always
let's say all the money they got and they can't keep a rat out the lab.
Well, it wasn't in a lab, man.
it was in a
He was in
van.
a van in a storage locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but let me ask y'all this: How well did it impress y'all the way that they went back in time and they were
Yes.
dropping everybody in different scenes that like from movies that we had already seen?
Yeah, I loved it. Every bit of it.
Yo, that's the scene with Captain America in the elevator. I thought it was
Yeah.
getting ready to go down again, like in
I,
which one was that? Was that Civil War or Winter
that
Soldier?
wasn't Civil War. That
Winter
was
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah, bro. When he said Hell Hydra, I was like,
What the
they just
fuck?
stood down. I was like, yeah, they caught me off guard too. I just knew that was for the squad.
Hmm. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that was
And
some crazy shit.
I also thought Red Skull was gonna come back somehow, but he didn't. He stayed on that planet with the Soul Stone.
Red Skull is gonna come back, but y'all got
Oh
to
yeah.
remember, yeah, in the comic books, he actually, I think it was the Soul Stone that released him. Somebody released him and took his place, and he
Oh
came
shit.
back.
But in
Yeah,
order to do that, you gotta. Well, it wasn't the Soul Stone that sent him there though. It was the
no, but
Tesseract.
he's yeah, it was a
He
Tesseract, but I
yeah
Yeah,
think
he
it
it was
was
tried.
a Tesseract.
He
Yeah.
he held the Tesseract in his bare hands, and that's what sent him there.
yeah, you right.
But I mean that would be. I want to know who took his place. Whoever it was, they fucked up.
Damn sure did. But it's been a while. But Red Skull was I didn't realize until I got older that Red Skull was a powerful motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
I
yo, he
always
was
thought
on.
he was just yeah.
He was on. Hey,
Go ahead.
Red Skull was on that. He was on the snack pack program, bro.
Yeah, yeah, he had the same serum as Captain America.
Mm. So why didn't it work with him the way it worked with Captain America? I mean, it made him stronger, Well, they fucked him up too.
I can't remember. I can't remember. Something happened.
Yeah,
I
it
think he was
it
the
was.
first subject too.
Hmm.
I wanted to know if they gonna when are they gonna make the Howard the Duck movie, man?
Oh, they are gonna make. They no, they're not gonna make the movie. They're gonna make a series. They're doing a cartoon series on Hulu.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I wish
Hey,
they would remake the Howard the Duck movie. I got a
hey,
Howard. I told y'all I got the Howard the Duck comic.
have y'all been hearing about the is the Disney is it the Disney streaming service that's
Yeah.
coming out
Yep.
and
What's
all of
that?
this?
What's that
Yeah,
about?
it's gonna be a streaming app that you have to pay monthly for. But everything that's Marvel universe related, everything that's Star Wars universe related, anything that Disney owns is going to be available on this streaming service. They're going to have live action shows. They're going to have new animated series. They're supposed to do a Bucky and Falcon live action series. So it's going to be the Winter Soldier and Falcon together doing missions on this series. That's one of them that I was checking out. I watched a video about that. So if you really heavy into the Marvel, the MCU, that may be the way to go. And DC has one too. The DC universe. Now,
I'm. You know what's crazy, bro? I
what was
like
that?
both DC and I like in Marvel, but in the end, I think Marvel just make the best comics. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
I'm gonna say this,
116, 116, even
Uh,
a draw. The judge it, rule it a majority draw.
bro. Come on, you got somebody like
And
Spider
that's
Man,
how you
which
would have been. You know,
you,
you would have
but you
thought
got,
Marvel won,
bro. You
but
got
it would have been a
Superman who,
draw.
bro. You got Superman who don't got weakness but some kryptonite. Ain't no kryptonite.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Superman is powerful. He beat the Hulk in the crossover comic.
I'm gonna tell you this though,
That radiation, as long as he's in that yellow sun in our atmosphere, can't. It's really hard to
but
beat Superman.
if that's the case, then
You got to put him in the red sun.
Superman should never lose.
He don't lose.
Yes, he do.
He barely lose.
Yeah, say it.
I don't
You gotta
even
let me
like him
finish it.
like that. I'm more of a
I
Batman guy,
don't
but I gotta
either.
keep it
I
real.
can't stand Superman.
If he beat the Hulk in the crossover comic, and that's
Yeah,
hard for me to admit.
but you do know DC wrote that crossover comic, not Marvel.
yeah.
So that's a
Hold
bias right
up.
there.
Isn't that the one where the Hulk, where Superman let the Hulk just punch on him,
Yep.
and he just beat him until he turned back into David Banner? And then the Hulk got up. I mean, Superman got up and dusted himself off, and he walked off and put his arm over Bruce Banner's shoulder and told him, "Bruce, you really got to do something about your anger, man." And they just walked off down the street.
I think that was the comic.
Yeah,
And then on top of that, y'all must be forgetting Spider Man is probably one of the most powerful Marvel comic. Period. Y'all do know that, right,
most powerful.
bro?
Uh,
The reason I say that because people don't realize how powerful Spider Man is.
he's strong. He's
How
strong.
how strong is it? Because he don't have no limits on his strength. None. Y'all do know that. His weakness is his mental. His mental will get to where he get blocked
Nah,
and
I
he
think his strength is his mental because
no his
he's a scientist basically.
no get listen to me. Yeah, he's smart, but his all right. Think about this. When he had the web shooters in his hands, why did those web shooters stop working when they stopped working? Why did he lose his powers and he couldn't climb walls? It was his mind. He had mental block. He had to clear that out just to get his powers back. He was losing his powers because of mental block and things like that. and he was letting his everyday life get in his way of of the things that he was doing, like when he was dealing with Doctor Octopus, and he was dealing with Lizard Man, and he was dealing with what was that other fucking villain? The one that used to wear that fucking Rhino, that bitch. Yeah, he
Right.
was his.
Yeah.
It was his mind. His mind used to fuck him up all the time. Spider Man was a Spider Man. You got shot and kept going like it wasn't nothing. His spider senses, his spider senses made
So
him
did
do.
50.
Yeah, 9 times. His spider senses was so cold that he you couldn't hit him. No matter how fast you was, his if you punched at him or something like that, his spider senses was so good that he could dodge anything you threw at
I
him
did
flat on his
like that.
face.
His reflexes was
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
spider. Yeah, people don't realize. I'm not a major Spider-Man fan. I like Spider-Man Beyond. I mean, Scarlet Spider-Man. That was my favorite Spider-Man. Scarlet Spider-Man. But Spider-Man was cold, bro. Like that
Yeah.
was a bad motherfucker.
I gotta say, my favorite Spider-Man is the Iron Spider-Man. That's my favorite one.
That's basically the one that they making the movies on now. You're
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah.
But
So I
I'm a
was real
Scarlet
happy to
Spider
see
Man.
that.
Scarlet had that red suit with that blue hoodie on, fucking
Yeah.
motherfuckers off. That's my favorite Spider Man. I used to keep them comics. Matter of fact, I gotta go find me some
I
Scarlet
thought you
Spider
said
Man
you was
comics.
gonna mail me one.
What, Scarlet Spider Man? No, I'm gonna mail you one of the ones I got here now. I'm gonna mail you this X-Men comic I got. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you this motherfucker.
Yeah, you were talking about Marvel versus DC, bruh. To me, Marvel does a much better job of making big screen movies.
Oh yeah, I
They
agree. I agree.
they blow DC out of water. And I did like Wonder Woman was dope.
I like the chick that they got.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was, to me, that was the best DC universe uh movie so far
Nah,
of
I
the.
thought that Superman Man of Steel one was pretty dope.
It was cool.
Okay,
That was
The
so
pretty
last
dope.
the
That was
last
pretty dope.
the
Come
last
on.
30 minutes or so, it was dope. Up until then, bro, they had to set so much stuff up. It was slow to me. But
You a Punisher man?
oh,
hey,
I love Punisher.
Punisher go hard.
But
I
this the
like
one I was gonna send you.
I like Jigsaw and his brother Looney Bin Jim.
You see this
Yeah,
one?
I like that name, Looney Bin Jim.
This the one I
all
was
new
gonna send you,
X-Men.
Mac.
Oh, okay.
You see
See you,
Spider.
Mac.
You see Spider Man on the cover, and you
Yep.
see who that is right there.
Oh, that's Wolverine's daughter. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what's her
X
name?
23.
X-23.
Yep.
But I just recently
Art
found out,
Asia.
man. I recently found out, bro. They got, I think it's six girls that were cloned for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found out about a month ago. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to get back into
all
these
of them got
comics.
numbers: X-23, X-24, X-25, blah blah blah. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying that Marvel does a better job of making big screen movies. To me, DC does a much better job with their animated movies.
I agree.
Man,
I
bruh,
agree.
have you ever seen the Flashpoint Paradox?
Yes, that's
Dog,
my favorite. Yo, you know what?
nigga,
I'm gonna order that, yo. I'm gonna order
man,
it.
my nigga, that movie
That's
goes
my
so
favorite
hard.
one. That's my favorite one that they made out of all of them. That one go hard, man.
Yes,
Now I will say this: y'all might not agree with me on this, and I've read both. I think Justice League got better storylines to their
bruh, I
comics.
love Justice League. I
I'm
Man,
gonna,
well,
Justice League.
I'm
I
gonna
was
tell
up on
y'all.
the animated series, my nigga. The Justice League went so hard. That killed me when they stopped making that.
You know what's funny? I never seen a Justice League
Man,
cartoon, but I'm gonna tell you this: Thanos ain't got shit on Darkseid.
what you say, bro?
Thanos ain't got shit on Darkseid.
Oh yeah, Darkseid is a beast. shooting them crooked beams out his eyes.
Darkseid is Superman couldn't fuck with Darkseid.
Yeah. Hey, I would advise you to do this. Check out Justice League, the animated series, and then also check out Young Justice.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that shit
Okay,
is dope.
Young Justice is like all of the sons, daughters, nieces, and nephews of these superheroes, and Robin is the leader of them.
damn.
Bro, that shit go hard though.
Robin was a bad motherfucker though.
Yeah, especially uh Ra's al Ghul's grandson, that version of Robin,
Ray
that little
Shao,
motherfucker.
Damien.
Man, Damien is a little beast, man. And Damien don't mind fucking somebody off either.
Yeah, he don't. That's the
All them up,
problem. That's the problem with that little nigga.
yeah, most of them other Robins, they all happy go lucky and whatnot. Man, Damien, he trying to hurt a motherfucker. Kill him if he can. But hey, and another one that I liked was Under the Red Hood. They talk about the Robin that went bad.
Yeah, yeah,
With
yeah.
the one that
That's
the
Todd.
Joker,
That
yeah,
was
that, yeah, bruh,
Jason
hey,
Todd.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
Joker, Joker fucked that boy up.
so now that I know that you really be on this type of time, Rough House, I gotta definitely invite you to the next comic book stream.
Yeah, man,
So I
I
gotta
haven't,
make sure.
I haven't been on the comic books in a while, but bruh, like the animated joints, nigga, I love the animated. I check them all the time. Every time a new one drop, I'm on them. DC or Marvel
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
man.
we
Let
gotta
me
do
get
this
ready to
again.
close this out, man.
Yeah, cause I'm about
already.
to take my ass to bed.
Um,
Real talk.
Rough House, give me your last, bro.
Hey, bruh. Hey, I appreciate you letting me get on, chop it up. One of the subjects I love so much, besides boxing. I know people probably think Rough House don't do nothing but sit around and watch fights, man. But bro, I'm an anime head, man. I love comics. I love anime. I love all that type of stuff, man. But hey, appreciate you for letting me come through, chop it up with y'all. Shout out to the homies. Stay ready. Peace to everybody in the chat that pulled up with us, man. Rocked out with us on this ride down the Marvel and DC Universe road. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And y'all make sure y'all stop by the house, man. Just remember to wipe your feet, close the door behind you. And I had some beef lo mein tonight, so I'm feeling good. Yo, and I'm out. Chill.
Mac,
Man,
man, close this out, Mac.
first off, I'm gonna start by saying R.I.P. to Black Widow, R.I.P. to Tony Stark.
Yes.
Hey man, salute to y'all.
R.I.P. Tony Stark.
Welcome back, welcome Black Spider Man, Doctor Strange. You know Black Panther.
Doctor Strange.
You know what I'm talking about. And man, that was a hell of a movie. We gotta finish
Yeah.
this. We did it too. We gotta do this on a day we can actually talk for a few hours on
Yeah.
this.
You talk about on some weekend shit.
Hell yeah, we gonna have to sit there because man, we can talk. Bruh, this is my shit. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the bookstore tomorrow. I'm gonna see if they got any new comics in. But yeah, man, appreciate you for sending me that link, man. We got to do this again, man. Y'all know what it is. It's the boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxer TV. Y'all, if you enjoyed this live stream, we will have more to come, guaranteed, guaranteed.
My man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to all my peoples out there in the chat. Shout out to the full berserkers. It's your boy Ack Reacher with a special edition of the Jab Jamboree. The Avengers Endgame review. We had a great time. Shout out to my boy Roughhouse and Mac. It's your boy Ack. I'm out.
G.